the matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Roomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching it.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Braswell. That strong coverage there to tackle him at the 11-yard line. Dropping back, it's Knight. Quick throw to the flat, it's a screen. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
That completion sets up a second down play. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Wide open downfield. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Grab near the sticks. It's Thompson. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. First and goal. A great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Looking to pass. It's Knight. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and the speed they have.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. They'll run it here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback keeps it here. Look out, room to run here. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option, whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
How about this play by the quarterback, putting his body on the line here? But that's the kind of thing that endears you to the fans, the staff, and more importantly, to his teammates. At the end of the day, the quarterback doesn't want to look back on the game and say, I could have done more.
Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The Hurricanes will line up on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 4 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. To the air, it's Knight. Grab down the middle, it's Davidson. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. He keeps it on a design run. Now there's the stiff arm. He's past the marker and still going. He makes the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Chris, I think the defense underestimated the quarterback and his speed here. And just like that, he takes off for a big chunk of yards. This defense may want to take note.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a short completion of a big tight end. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And it's picked off in the end zone. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Carr. Gets some space around the 30. He's in the clear. The 30. At the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Braswell. Oh, it's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it?
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Nice grab. It's Simmons. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Knight. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Trying to create here on the move. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's caught. It's Carr. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
The Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Takes a deep shot down the middle. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
So second down after the incompletion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Knight. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Breaks into the clear. You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return man steps out at the 28. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Lyle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. And the ball is picked off. Now he's bringing it back. Inside the 20. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Scanning the field. It's Knight. On the run here. Lets it go. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Kicker on the sidelines. They'll go for 2 points here, trying to tie the score. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Escaping the pressure, moving right. And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. Press coverage now from the secondary. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And it's no good. He missed the extra point. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Thompson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to pass. It's Knight. Makes the catch. It's Simmons. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He'll be stopped short of the first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there. What will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thompson. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. He shreds the tackle.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
That completion makes it second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw. It's Knight. There's contact on the throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab. It's Thompson. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Caught by the receiver. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it down the right side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Not able to connect. Incomplete. So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Looking to throw again. On the move now. Launching one to the end zone.
Well, there's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big third and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Touchdown, Tigers. They finish off the scoring drive. And they get set now to try the PAT. It's blocked. They scoop it up. He's at the 50. Now the 40. Past the 20. And he's all the way to the end zone to erase the lead. This game is back even.
I don't know about you, Chris, but didn't it seem that the kicking team just kind of froze after the blocked PAT? It made it a lot easier for the defense once they blocked it to just return it all the way back, and that's 2 points.
Bringing it out. It's Washington. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Pringle. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's reeled in. It's Washington. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The offense really clicking here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Direct snap to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. So early movement from the offense that'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Hurricanes will have to kick this away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And here's the return. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. On first down, it's play action. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Auburn, to put them on top now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Back to throw. They flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And a catch made in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pringle. Goes out to stiff arm. He steps out of bounds at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. And here's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Tight end goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
It's a short completion of the tight end. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Receiver in motion now. Caught behind the line. It's Washington. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Here he goes. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Here it is, first and goal. They need 7 points to take the lead. The back's got it. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, that's positive yards on first and goal, which is obviously good. But now we're at this point in the game, critical series. They've got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Looking to score with a run to the right. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
But the defense is holding on for dear life. They've got a lead. It's late in the game. Just trying to keep this offense out of the end zone.
into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Handoff from the shotgun. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is up and good. They take a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Braswell. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Auburn offense back out on the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
With one explosive play there across midfield. First down at the 49. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Looking downfield, it's Knight. He escapes the pocket. And the defense brings him down.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pringle. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day,
deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Auburn.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get it.
Look at this. They fake the PAT and try to throw for it. Pass hauled in off the fake. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Pringle. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Now here's the toss play. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Man, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Very close to being able to come through here for this first down to keep this drive alive. But late in the game, not getting the first down. I think this one's all but over.
Dropping back. It's Knight. Defense is coming after him. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here in a lopsided victory. Incompletion makes it second down. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it again. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a 4-4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. But right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he's stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The sure hands. It's Carr. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, it's big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway, but one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Looking for a late, deep throw. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And the wideout goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for a late, deep shot. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. And they bring them down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Above the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's now picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. To throw, it's Knight, bringing pressure. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. Touchdown, Auburn. They are pouring it on now.
Well, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
I believe they're lining up to to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. That will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good, and time expires on the game. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them.